Hey there, my name is Amy, and if you watch more TV or movies or videos of any kind than you want to be, then this is for you. And if you watch all the way to the end, I have a free gift for you. Okay, so before we dive in, if you are new to this channel, then hit that subscribe button below so that you can get notifications anytime I put new videos out if this is the kind of content that you are looking for. And let's dive in, shall we? All right, so what do you do when you are watching more movies than you want to be? Now, I'm a coach, and this is something that comes up for a lot of people where they're like, I've got this problem. I hate that I do this, and I just want to stop. I just wish I had the willpower to stop. That doesn't work. That is exhausting and every day demanding that you load up a ton of willpower, and it doesn't work. So, yes, you might somehow eventually be that 1 or 2% of people that can actually do that, but this is for the rest of the 98% who can't. So when you are doing something that you don't want to be, first off, what we want to do is just recognize that there is a underlying desire that is pushing the action that you're doing. So when we're talking about that underlying desire, there are certain desires that God has given you, and He's given to all people to they show up in different ways, but there's a longing for adventure, there's a longing for pleasure, there's a longing to be loved, there's different just longings that God has put in the human heart, and we can't get rid of them. So, but we can learn how to manage them well and in a way that helps us to love God with everything that we are versus just trying to be well-controlled people. And yes, we do need to be controlled people, but we want to do it in a healthy way, because you might be someone who's well-controlled in public, but then you're doing something behind the scenes that is really destructive. So now, what do we do when we are doing something we don't want to be doing? First off, we want to separate what you are doing from the underlying desire. So it would look like, okay, you watch a lot of movies. So then just ask, well, what is this movie doing for me? What am I looking for when I want to watch a movie? So that can be something like you're looking, just you've had a really busy day, you're looking just to relax and just to be carried in entertainment or something like that. You're looking for adventure. That's something for me that I really like. Fast-paced, exciting movies, and there's just this something in them that it reminds me that there's a greater story, there's something bigger going on, and something that I get to be part of. And so that's what movies does for me. So what is it that you're looking for in movies, or in TV or whatever entertainment that you're watching that you want to be doing less of? So it's we want to separate what you're actually doing, which is watching too many movies, from that underlying desire, because this is the part that we want to keep. Once you know what this is, so for the example of I'm looking for adventure, then we want to just separate it, because this is good. How we express it is sometimes bad, but it also how we express it can be really good too. So then we want to redirect that in a direction that is healthy. So how can I have that sense of adventure and that the longing for adventure satisfied in a way that is really healthy? Say one way for me is business. Business is very adventurous. I can be creative. I can be on a journey. I can be in unknown places, which it can be very stressful too. But it also is a way that, when I just started saying yes to what I felt God was calling me to do in business, then it was like, wow, this is actually really satisfying. And I found that I stopped doing a lot of things that I wanted to stop doing anyway, because I was satisfying it in a healthy way. So to recap, we're looking for what you're doing with watching too many movies, separate that from that underlying desire, keep that underlying desire, and redirect it. So don't worry about trying to stop watching movies. Just extract that underlying desire and redirect it in a healthy way. And this is where you want to be asking the Holy Spirit for help, because He knows you, He knows how you work, He knows how you think, He knows your longings and desires, and He knows what He's called you to do. Chances are, what He's called you to do and what He's put on your heart, you're like, maybe he's whatever the thing that is driving you to watch too many movies could be the very thing that also drives you to do what He's called you to do. It's absolutely incredible how we work, in my opinion, and we can do this in a greatly compassionate way with ourselves and with other people when we learn to redirect it. Okay? So let me know in the comments below if that was helpful for you, what kind of content you are looking for, so that I can be giving what you need. And if you like this video, then hit that like button below, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done that yet. And you watched to the end. Thank you so much. I have a gift for you, which would be if you click the link below this video, you can download the free handout, and it's pretty much the process that I just walked you through in a piece of paper, and then you just fill it out on that piece of paper so that you know what you're doing. And I'll see you around.